Shalom, y'all. Shalom. He was like so the moment. I heard the process of downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, and east. So I praise the Lord too. Yahweh, my Hashem, Yahweh Shah, my Hashem, Yahweh Hadash, which is better who sons, created the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Double honor. The Father of the great millstone, and Shalom. Jesus, because life is true. And Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourself true. Come today, y'all, Shalom. Talk about, hey, get ready for that mass deception, man. These Edomites are in a very bad position. They've been exposed, and they know it. They got Yahweh Shai, breathing down their neck. So they're getting ready to do an ultimate deceit. We're just trying to look at which angle they're going to do it. Are they going to do a false alien invasion? Are they going to go cyber attack? They're already talking about giving people $5,000 stimmies. That's why everybody going crazy, and these devils, they about to really, work magic on the people because they're at the end. Kind of like when you riding in your car, that mother gonna eat you riding on fumes. Esau riding on fumes, man. It's like he losing the game, he got to do a Hail Mary. And it's going to be something like real outrageous. It's going to have people like, they didn't give people time to think. Like it's one distraction after another, just back to back, back to back. And they got people that's going crazy right now, which is the plan. They taking people's beds away. You got Elon Musk, Donald Trump cutting Medicaid, cutting their medication out. A lot of people need their psych medication. So now they can unleash the crazy. They're cutting Social Security. I'm hearing VA, they doing all these cuts. Talking about, it's fraud going on. It's fraud going on. The people so done, they believe in it. These devils ain't present no names, no companies doing the fraud. They're saying it's fraud. And basically, they're doing is they're cutting your money off. What they doing? And the people so done, they pat Trump, Elon Musk on the back like, yeah, good job, man. They thirsting and foaming at the mouth for that $5,000. And they ain't nothing but an elaborate plot by Esau to put these people in a very bad situation, man. Like when they open their eyes, they sleep right now. That's why the Lord and Scripture tell us not to sleep. They sleep right now. When they open their eyes, the couple's like, they gonna open their eyes and realize they land on the first floor and they got nothing in their house. And Esau is gutting the system right now. And what's tripped me out, he's so bold, he's telling them and he's doing it in their face. Yeah, told them that years ago. Remember? He told them that. They thinking like, nah, man, that's a BS. And they see Esau's so slick. When I say Esau, I'm talking about so-called white man, they'll like give you a little something. Because now they thinking, I'm about to get a $5,000 stimmy. I told you Donald Trump was the best. Then I think he's the best president ever, baby. Hey, Elon Musk is so smart and intelligent. His algorithm is AI. I'm getting 5,000. Joe Biden didn't give me 5,000. Obama didn't give me 5,000.
It's like a sleight of hand magic trick. They give you something right here and get your eyes on it. But the real trick is right here happening behind your back. And then they're like, oh, yeah. And then next thing you know, they pull it out. And you're like, oh, damn, I'm being tricked. And that's exactly what's going on with the deception and the distraction. So I got the first precept. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices.
All right, you hear that? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. This everything we just talked about, I said, that's all devices by Esau Edom. That's Esau from so-called white man. All these tricks, these schemes, distractions, that's all by the devil, man. So what the Lord said, be not ignorant of his devices, which means you got to know Esau Edom. That's why you got to study the word. The truth, it tells you everything about Esau. It tells you he's like a snake. It tells you all his characteristics, it tells you his moves. It tells you Esau's ultimate plan, which is that MOTV.
I want to read the definition of devices in the Google definition real quick. It says a plan, method, or trick with a particular aim. And the similar definition is ploy, plan, tactic, or move, or strategy, or scheme. And that's basically what how about y'all saying, let's take to get advantage of. We are not ignorant of his devices, meaning his plans, his diabolical plans, his his schemes and and all his tricks.
So you gotta be locked in the truth right now. If you locked in the truth, it's like a bubble. You're not gonna be caught up. Cause right now, Esau's playing with everybody's feelings. He got him in their emotions. Everybody doing bad. Everybody worried about an egg shortage. He got him in anxiety and he got him in fear. And that happens if you're not locked into Yahweh Bashal Shine, got this comfort, got this truth. Because we're not worried about what they doing out here. Like, we already knew you was going to do this anyway. We waiting on Esau to implement. They over here thinking that America going to be great again. They waiting on this devil. They thought Donald Trump was going to end all the war, bring peace, because he said it. They thought that he was going to lower the grocery prices, and they looking like, oh, they ain't happy yet. What's going on? And then they feeling that pressure, and then he going to come up, a $5,000 Doge stimulus, So then they getting a little relief, and then they're going to back them up. Well, I can't stop the war in Ukraine. They're going to be back up. Oh, what we going to do? So they got them in this war with me spirit. They don't know which way to go. They don't know what to believe. Then they got AI going crazy. You just had the war in heaven with the drones and the chariots. He bought out TikTok so he can cover that up real quick and put AI out there so he can trick you. So now people don't know what to believe. You can't just trust your eyes no more. The AI is real good. They'll show you some AI on TikTok. You think it's a chariot, and it's something they done made up, Project Bluebeam. So now it's like hopscotch. You don't know if it's real or it's not. Like right now, we're at the point where Esau can bring out something he done made in the laboratory, some creature, and he can say, oh, they from the planet Alphium Prime, and the people will believe it. They done told the people they done shot down the chariot. Chariot say made in China. You know what I'm saying? He just over really playing with the people, and they don't know what to believe. So now, when you don't have no foundation, and you don't know what truth is, you on sand. So this devil can come out and tell you anything. Like, hey, the aliens done released this new virus. You got to take this new juice to keep you alive, and that juice might have some new experimental stuff to turn you into a zombie. And go ahead,
This is Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple passes on and are punished.
And prudent mean to go into, it's been wise, looking into things. Right now, if you don't have this truth, basically, you're a fool. And as a fool, you're just hearing Babylon the Great, and you're subject to whatever Esau Edom tells you. And right now, Esau's doing like high level line right now. I'm talking about the biggest I ever seen in my life. This devil got Congress talking about aliens. They talk about, the economy is good. Then you pull up somebody else say the economy is bad. He come up, Trump talking about, we're gonna do tariffs. These dummies think tariffs is good. I'm gonna get some money now, not knowing you pay the tariffs. So this devil's really, they're collapsing the economy. They're like, I call them the demolition team. Trump and Elon Musk, that's what their job really is. And then the people are so dumb and don't know the truth, and they're slow and they're foolish, that they're helping it. They're like being complacent. And you being complacent is helping it. By the time they open it up, man, these devils gonna be in their bunkers, and you're gonna be out here to fight robots and all kind of little stuff, whatever he set up through out here. And then you be running to FEMA troops, Homeland Security troops, thinking that's gonna be some relief, and that's to pack you up and take you to a facility. One of them what I want to call it, 15-minute cities gonna pack you up and take you over there. And you don't even know that. Like a lot of things ain't depends on what's going on. They don't know the hell a 15-minute city is. They think it's something good. I can get everywhere in 15 minutes. Oh, sign me up. And he's so like, I gotta put this device in your body. That's why I like the scripture saying, be not ignorant of his devices. Because Esau right now is trying to package a device to go in your body, which is their MOTB. And he's trying to make it convenient, like it's gonna be good. Oh, I'll put this in your head. You ain't gotta log onto your phone no more or your computer.
This goes back over with the God right, the priest over what the God just read. It's Proverbs 14:15. It says, the simple believe in every word, but the prudent man look well to his door.
Man, I like that. It said the simple believe every word. And that's what Esau doing right now. Esau just got there just throwing out a whole bunch of trash, garbage, lies. But the prudent go like for instance, we was talking about this for camp. If people just use their brain to think, like these devils talking about, we finding fraud in the government. We finding all this fraud. And with this fraud, we're gonna give you a little piece of change back. But like they ain't think I had to tell her, oh, you at my job. I said, hey, bro, they ain't gave no names, they ain't gave no companies. If there's a hell of fraud on this level with business dollars been stole, why ain't nobody getting no jail time? Why we ain't heard no name? I don't want to hear you tweet talking about I found fraud. I need to know names and companies. If you found it, then you should better give all that information up. But they ain't even thinking about that. They just, oh, he found some fraud. I'm getting 5,000 stimmy, baby. Yeah.
Dr. Wallace was going into right here, and it said, Sirach 5:15, it said, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small, right? And that's what he just broke down in precept right there, man. Because you got a lot of people that going back to the last precept, they believe every word, and so the fact that they believe every word, they're ignorant of a great matter or small. They're ignorant of the small details of what Esau Edom is putting out in front of them. Just like I just said, people going into the fraud cases, and then all of a sudden there's nobody going to jail for it. Then that means they're ignorant of the big detail. That's a big matter right there. Yeah, a real big matter, man. If they really think about it, what they're doing is they doing the fraud. It's always been fraud. This ain't nothing new. They just act like Trump Elon popped up and said on their little social platform that all of a sudden, oh yeah, man, doing a good job. Woo, woo. So these people are like willfully in their delusion. And if you're a Jake that looks up to Esau, you're gonna be in that same delusion they in. Because Esau ain't got no hope. So they gotta put their hope in Donald Trump Elon Musk. And basically, man, they ain't got nothing else to look forward to. They don't have your how about y'all trying to hang their hat on. But as the Israelite, we do. So you shouldn't be caught up in the delusion they caught up in. It's time really to separate and be holy. Get away from these people. Get away from the matters that's going on in this world. Don't worry about that. Worry about what Yahweh Shah said. Worry about your master, your savior coming. Worry about that. Don't be caught up with what Esau worried about. He ain't got to look forward to. I got another quick preach on very next one. Proverbs 14:15. It says, a wise man feareth and depart from evil, but the fool raises in his confidence. See that back so that you got to say it right there. It's time now to depart from evil. Everything Esau Edom got going on is evil. So that should have nothing to do with us, man. Our mind says to be on something else. We got to maintain, but that's all you should be doing. Go to work, doing what you need to do, get your daily bread, and worry about, your salvation with the Lord. Worry about, are you keep the laws and commandments, worry about your stance with the Lord. Don't be worried about your stance in this world. This world is getting ready to crumble and perish. Jump down on Proverbs 14:18. It says, the simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Bam. See, the simple inherit folly. So if you dumb and you up here prescribing to Esau Edom, Trump and Elon Musk and Bill Gates and Bezos, what they talk about, Zuckerberg, hey, you're gonna be simple, man, and you're gonna fall on that. Because that's not no wisdom. We talk about that, we open camp about how dumb Esau Edom has become. We can see the Lord done strip this wisdom away. Every move Esau Edom make right now is dumb as hell. So it's time you got to get away from them. You can't hang your hat on somebody that don't know what they doing. Somebody that's like Esau right now is like a drunkard. He's like a drunk person, and he about to get in the car and drive. And that's like you go get in the car and ride with him, and he like pissy drunk. And as you get in the car gonna ride with, you think you know where he going because he's supposed to be the leader. Nah, man, it's time to tell that devil go ahead, roll out. I'm gonna go ahead and walk. Like it might take me long to get to where I need to get, but at least I'll be safe. That's being prudent. I ain't about to get in the car with your drunk ass. That's you know what I'm saying? He's lying with a rat. In a quick definition of folly, it says lack of good sense. Foolish. God, it's a lack of good sense to follow Esau Edom right now. Like if I see a Drake and they're a Trump supporter and Elon Musk supporter, you are an automatic fool to me. You're starting to see those more and more. There's a lot of people on the internet. Well, the Lord is using Trump. It's somebody I know. The Lord is using Trump to do this, and he's cleaning up and this and this. And he's stirring stuff up. He's doing everything. I'm like, so you in that peace and safety move. You think Esau is doing stuff, and now you're safe now. You got that peace. Crazy. The only thing that's true about that fact is that, yeah, that's true. The Lord is using Trump, but the Lord using Trump told the elect that these motherfuckers are devil. These ain't the right people that need to be ruling the earth right now. People actually think Trump and Elon is doing in their best interest, and they're really cleaning up this place. And now they're like, my vote is actually counting now. It's really happening that he's cleaning up this place. But not knowing, hey, this niggas is really about to trick the shit out of you, man. Like, you're about to fall for that shit, man. And this is 1 Thessalonians 5:2. It said, 5:3 is the point. And it says, but when they should say peace and safety, there's sudden destruction. So you believe in this thing, this dude, he's coming to bring peace, and he's having meetings with Putin and trying to get Putin's trying to get things together. But yes, that gotta happen
before the MOTB happened. It got to be some type of, it's like the stock market. It's uphill and it went down here. They got to go up a little bit to where that MOTB is, and it's going to crash down. So it's a sudden destruction, man. And it says for when they should say peace and safety, and sudden destruction should come upon them, as travail upon the woman with trial, and they shall not escape. And those who believe in them, believe in Esau, they ain't gonna escape that, man, because they put their trust in Esau, and they thought it was peaceful whenever they was in a time of where it should have been looking out for themselves.
I got a quick. I'm gonna read the precept based on what I just read right there. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and put not off from day to day." That's like the Oxy said right there. They're basically calling on Esau Edom to basically bring them peace and safety. But in reality, it's the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring them peace and safety. That's why it said make no tarrying. Meaning don't wait to turn to the Lord, right? And if reading on, it said, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord coming forth, and thy security." All right, when you feel like it's safe and everything is all good, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
I like that too. Like both Christians brought out, it said turn to the Lord. Like I said earlier, these people ain't turning to the Lord. They turn to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. And I'm like, hey, don't turn to the con artist. They think he gonna do something good, man. That's false hope. And that like when you put your hope in something that's gonna like fall out like that, man, that's gonna hurt their feelings when they realize this dude is not who they thought he was. And they should know better too. That's why I like y'all preachers, y'all read, you showed them they're simple and they foolish. I'm like, you put your hope in Donald Trump. Don't you know this dude the biggest con artist in America? He got like Hall of Fame level cons, you know,
around. And you know what's crazy about that? We know, and the scripture tell us what's gonna happen. And so what's gonna happen to the people that put all their hope in Donald Trump? A lot of people gonna faint in that day.
I'm gonna just read the next verse down. It says, "But ye, brethren, are not in the darkness, that the day shall overtake you as a thief." And like just like we ain't in the darkness, man, but everybody else is in the darkness, so it's not gonna overtake us like a thief in the night. But to everybody else, that shit is gonna overtake them. Like they're gonna really wake up and be like, it ain't nothing. They're gonna be on the cot on the floor like the brothers. They're gonna be like, hey man, what the hell? That nigga got bamboozled. And like that's because you trusted in this damn thief, man.
Trust in the thief, and you're not watching like the Lord said. The Lord said, "Watch, and that you won't fall into temptation, lose your faith."
And think if you got a family, like your whole family gonna suffer because of that. You got little ones, or you got a wife, or say the wife got a family, like you gonna suffer for putting your faith in Esau Edom, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, or Bill Gates, or whatever they got going on. Like that's gonna fill your whole household. Because you should be preparing yourself. And like preparing for like the worst case scenario, because that's what the devil gonna do. It's good to tell you that Esau will come have a great wrath. So you should be looking for that wrath that the devil about to do, and have your spiritual sacrifices up for your Yahweh Shai to get that head of protection for your family. Don't look for Esau to protect you. He's not here to protect you. He's here to unalive you and to put you in a system that benefits him, because it ruins your connection to Yahweh Shai. You know?
And real quick, I'm gonna just back you up with that, because that's what this wisdom and knowledge and understanding is about. And so when you lack that knowledge, then that's what you gonna receive all that perishable. So this Hosea chapter 4 and verse 16, it says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me. Then thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy truth."
That's the spirit. I was telling I keep that in the gun right there. See that lack of knowledge. And right now we're looking at our nation of people, majority of them lack knowledge. Come out in the highway and head to video pistol to give them some knowledge, but a lot of them reject it because we don't have the visible things that Esau got. You know, we don't have big buildings and hotels and technology and algorithms. You know, we're not tech guys. We ain't got all this physical stuff for you to see and put your hope in.
We don't have the ability to change policies and give you what you need on this carnal level, but we got what you need on the spiritual level. But you ain't that spiritual person to take it. See,
they look for something for carnal, and if you trap in carnality, it's gonna fail you. Because that's how Esau got left. The Lord is stripping Esau Edom of all his stuff. That's another thing a lot of people don't look at. A Like Esau Edom is on the downswing, man. They losing stuff. That's why they're making all these unnecessary moves. You know, look at here, look at there, trying to change stuff because they about to lose, man. But see, like y'all said earlier, you gotta have spiritual eyes to see that. You know, they still know. Elon Musk got $400 billion, man. And he got the ticket, man. Whatever Elon Musk say, rolling with that. He got Trump. Hey, they the super team, man. We rolling with that, man. Then like, what, man, let these devils give these people a $5,000 stimmy. Hey, if they not in the truth when hearing what we're saying now, they surely gonna hear once you get that 5,000 stimmy. Like they shut your broke ass up. Nigga Trump gave me $5,000, man. My president go hard for me. He looked out for me. And I'm like, damn, for $5,000, Jay, that's like 1 month's worth of bills. That's how cheap he is. He ain't give you 50. You pay more than that taxes off your check when you buy stuff. Like, really, he just give you back the money you already paid into the system. And do you think he doing something for you?
Liable to go to the bank and they shut the door on him. Like, hey man, too many people got 5,000. We don't got the money yet.
God. And then it really piss you off. Then you got there with this paper in your hand, can't do nothing with it. That's something to make you crash out.
That broke down in that precept right there. Hosea 4:7. It said, and they were in Greece, they sinned against me. Therefore, I will change their glory into shame.
And that's what's gonna be all that glory in Esau's system. Are they doing this? We doing that. When the system crashes, we know this was coming. That's what slated next. The system's gonna crash. They're crashing it right now. People open their eyes. And when that happens, man, all that pride, all that, oh, I got the stimmy. You know, Jay gonna show out on TikTok for that stimmy cut. They're gonna be dancing, they're gonna make songs. It's gonna be a whole thing. And then, like say, they might come in and say, hey man, the stimmy is no good. Like Ox said, we not cashing the stimmies. Then it's gonna be that they like my brother, they're gonna be, oh, they thought they had 5 and they ain't got nothing. Go ahead, Ox.
This is 1 Corinthians 14. But the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit of the God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. When Trump gives out that $5,000, everybody that may have been headed toward a spiritual way of thinking is going to go directly back to the beginning and start thinking carnal, because of that $5,000 ain't going to get you nothing spiritually, but that $5,000 can get you everything that you need in the short term carnally. And that's what they going to start going to. They basically, that scripture that says you got to watch where you put your treasures, because that's where you're going to follow. And once they get that $5,000 to a lot of these people, they're going to be rich, for at least for a short point of time. Yeah. I got a point that came up. Y'all probably heard that Trump is going to supposed to be going to Fort Knox and look for the gold and all that. Once that happens, that basically is Fort Knox. What it's supposed to be is what we supposed to hang the dollar on. Once that goes away, it's a wrap. They can give us as much money as they possibly get, but once they see that it don't have no backing, it ain't. Is basically the petrodollar is the only thing that's holding it up.
Yeah, gold standing nowhere. That's another thing. That's another little plot that Esau's doing to mess people up. They worry about gold and Fort Knox. I'm like, bro, the dollar ain't back on gold no way. That shit don't mean shit. That's a whole PR stunt that they doing right now. They should have been worried about gold for it. Why now? Like people gotta start asking questions like, why do does want to do that now? Go ahead, Doc.
I was just saying the dollar right now is only backed by the power of the illusion of its power.
Exactly.
So it's only
the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right now that's not working because they got BRICS nations going up there. Trump talking about BRICS is dead. I'm like, no, the hell it ain't. But people believe that because he said that. They don't do no research. They don't look nothing. They didn't know what the hell BRICS was because Trump said something. Trump come up all proud. I destroy BRICS. I'm like, man, I'm looking. They making deals and throwing out the dollar. They ain't talking about. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, like the brother just said, the dollar is only worth anything if people are scared of us jumping on them, like they did Gaddafi and everything.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody really worried about the United States once Elon had his son, tell Trump to shut the fuck up in the Oval Office. Ain't nobody worried about. Yeah, get your bitch ass up out of here. Fuck you. A 4-year-old kid told him that in the Oval Office.
And what it is, ain't nobody scared because right now the big bullies on the block for Babylon the Great America is China and Russia, and they're scared to fight them. And everybody can see that. That's why they're getting these other nations routed up. That's what Ezekiel 38 chapter. Russia be a guard to them. They're running all these nations together because everybody, that's that Putin playing with America right now. Everybody know America don't want to bang with Russia or China. China owns all the economic power in Babylon the Great. Everything made come from China. They ain't trying to go to war with them. Go ahead, huh?
And it was a KGB agent came out this week and said, yeah, Trump been our bitch since the 80s.
Yeah,
you know,
us and the truth. We know that.
They got a nickname for this nigga.
It's all I'm talking about, like I said earlier. Trump talking about I'm about to go over and talk to Putin. Like, bro, if you don't give Putin what he wants, then he shit back there, no peace. Putin doing what he want to do right now. The Lord would say, the heart of the kings is in the hands of the Lord. Man, Lord right now got Putin, man. Hey, talking noise. Hey, man, the bear got, Babylon the world over shook. And then if they actually do some research, Trump talking about pulling out of NATO. That means Babylon the Great gonna lose even more power. You know, so this place is on the downswing. When you look at it, like the sword is not there no more. So if the sword is not there no more, your dollar's next to go. And Trump, he's set up to do that. This dude is not, they thinking he big bad, talk noise to everybody. Man, this dude like the biggest con artist. Like how we look at Trump, other world leaders look at Trump. So he only means something to these like Babylonian American Edomites. And like even now they starting to see, because I can just see them, they starting to lose their love. That's why he's trying to give out 5,000 stimmies. That's a boost to his stock, to make himself look big in their eyes. Without that $5,000 stimmy, right now they all looking bad. Like the whole Trump crowd looking bad. The Proud Boys getting beat on the block. Remember they tried to march on, was that Ohio or something? They getting beat out the block. Jake 2/3 starting to come together. So he got to throw out 5,000 stimmy to kind of, ruin any type of unity. Right now, Jake coming together. They just had this little Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Jake over there pounding their chest like, hey, let's fuck up some white people. So Esau got to do something big to disrupt that unity. And how you do that? Throw out some money. How I get this Jake back on my tip? Oh, I got to throw out some 5,000. And I'm like, you throwing out money. That's desperation for Esau. That show he losing it. Back then, they had to throw Jake no money to get Jake to act right. Let's show you how bad they lost their fight. They got to throw five, and not no little stimmy either. Remember last time, what, 1,200? Now it's 5,000. And he's doing that because he's desperate. Like, Jake, man, get back on my tip. Man, forget all that black pride and black unity and all that. And forget all that. Here's 5,000. The niggas on the block give you 5,000. I gave you 5,000. Just trust in my algorithm.
He had that Black History Month party this week, too, in the White House. Had all of them coons jumping around, but he don't realize we see through them coons. Exactly. They don't got them same powers. We might have kind of paid them some attention, but that shit is played out. We done fell for that too. So.
That's why he got to throw that 5,000 out. I'll tell you, that's like when you look at it, Akim, that's like his Hail Mary, ace in the hole. That's the only move I see these devils got left, man. Like
half-court shot.
Yeah, he got to throw a half-court shot, man. That or a full-court shot, I'll say, this desperate. Like, he in a bad position. Like, in ball, and you at the full court. But he can't get it up for it. So that's why that 5,000 got to come into play. And we just going to see how they do it. And I think that's only going to be temporary. Because, man, Jake going to run to that 5 racks in 1 month, man. Like we talking about the early Cadillac car stock going to boost up. All the old car lots, the little cheap cars going to sell out. Once all the Keisha's gonna buy them some BBL with the 5 rack and weed and eyelashes. She gonna be broke in a month. Then she gonna go right back to crime.
So,
hey, speaking of the ease, they made it to where if you got your baby daddy on child support, the father can claim the child on his taxes. So they had to break the 5,000 on so Keisha can go down there and do her usual during this time of the year.
She ain't got that income no more. Then I'm looking at he talking about cutting the IRS so bad. I'm like, anybody gonna get a tax return? That's why they filed, like you said, it's probably 5,000 coming in. You might get the 5,000 stimmy. They looking for their taxes, and they gonna say, well, Donald Trump cut the IRS, so Keisha gonna be hot. Like that'll cause a big meltdown. Keisha look forward to that tax return every year. And that's more than 5,000. A lot of them got a lot of children. I've been hearing they get 10, 15. know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, 20.
Depending on their situation. Some of them getting 2,500 per child, 2,000.
Yeah, so she's like, hold up. They gonna be like, that's it. Esau, he running. Oh, the wicked Eve gonna tell their sons to get out there and hit the switch. You know, they a bunch of mama boys, and my mama said, you know what I'm saying? So Esau's in a very bad position right now, you know, and because he got to keep control of Jakes. You know, that's what I know that they're fearful about. They ain't worried about the Edomites. So Esau ain't nothing. I'm just worried about these Jakes, man. Because you got Native Americans, you got Hispanics, you got so-called African Americans. When you look at that, we're the biggest group in America right there. You know, so I gotta pacify them. And they're getting mad at me right now. Like I'm being exposed right now. So shit, you know, I gotta go ahead.
A lot of the situations where Esau feel like that, because at the end of the day, the Most High got our back. He might be still, leaving us out there hanging, let Esau get his little licks in, but Esau know at the end of the day, the Most High is gonna come to their rescue, and I got to keep them on the hook as long as possible. Because as long as I can keep them, liking me and doing my bullshit, my bidding, now I can kind of hold off the fact that the Most High is gonna get their back. But Esau know no matter what he do, one day he gonna run out of moves, and the Most High is gonna pop up and crack the sky open. It's about to be game time.
At that point,
yeah.
They say he had his last move, like 5,000 stimmy. Oh yeah, you big scared. That's a Hail Mary.
And real quick, it's a precept that I had on standby. The Aqueduct we mentioned earlier. It's Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. And it says, "Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart."
Yeah, and that's where Jake is at. Because we've been like now, Jake started to realize we're oppressed. And like even 2/3 starting to feel that. You look right the hood niggas starting to feel that, and it's making them go crazy. And now, like with us putting the word out, we're spotlighting that the problem who's oppressing you, Esau, Edom. So now that illusion getting broke up. That's by the Lord, man. Esau getting made bare. So like I said right there, gift destroyed the heart. So now Esau like, okay, the Ray about to get mad. Let's give him $5,000 against Jordans, and maybe they quiet him down for a little bit. I got a pass. It's like a pacifier. That little water money, little 5 racks, like a sticking in their mouth. So they'll shut up crying. Right now, Jake's starting to holler out. They don't know what to holler to. Like they ain't like where we at. We hollering to the Lord, but they hollering out like, period.
That's the spirit right there too, man. Because when you said, that kind of like that baby, when that baby is hungry, get that pacifier in the mouth, get the pacifier just for a little bit. Yeah. That's the spirit right there. Because ultimately, you're making a baby think that he's getting food when he's really just sucking on the baby.
Exactly.
And that's what Jake is in right now. Ultimately, they thinking when you get these stimulus, they thinking like, oh, hey, Trump helping us out. He's helping us out. But in reality, he's pulling the rug from our feet. He's ready to take everything that we got. We're going to be out starting good.
Getting ready to rug pull.
Man, this gonna hurt their feelings. Bring this out right here too. Yeah, this Jeremiah 50:6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from the mountain to the hill. They have forgotten their resting place. So all the lost sheep, the 2/3 that don't know Yahweh, like I said earlier, they're gonna get rug pulled. They about to get their feelings hurt. They about to get their head busted. Everything bad gonna happen to them, man, because they forgot their resting place. Like a lot of them gonna cause their own problem. They're gonna crash out. When they hit their face, that everything he saw, you just said to them, the stimulus, everything was a lie, and they in a real bad position. They like he saw them put them on ice while he picking their pockets. And by the time they realize, they ain't got nothing, they gonna be real mad and angry. And like the scripture said, it's because you forgot your resting place. Because they restless, they all mad, struggling to pay bills, struggling to do this, all aggravated. And like we not like that. Because we got rest and comfort because we trust in Yahweh Shah. We already knew Esau moved. We already know what he about to do. So we got contingency plans. We've been prudent. Like we already ready for this devil. Like we do this, I'm gonna do this. We do that, and then like if all else fails, we're gonna rely on Yahweh Shah. So we got ultimate rest. Like we got the ultimate game plan. We got the ultimate backup plan. So we cool. You know, it keeps us in a stable mindset where everything is crashing around us. Versus 2/3, they ain't got that. Why? Because they're a lost sheep. You don't know who your master is. You don't know who Yahweh Shah is. You don't know that you're the people of the Lord. You don't know you're a Hebrew Israelite. You still a nigga in Babylon. And Esau just got you spinning, chasing careers, rat racing, or some stuff that's already been destroyed. Ain't nothing left in this place. This is Jake trying to get his business off the ground. Yeah, everything over here is crumbling. Like Esau pulling his money out the stock market. He going to the bunker. Jacob returned to get his 401k together.
That's what let you know this place is dead. Whenever Esau allowed Jake to get into their old day spaces, that means Esau ain't in that space no more.
Exactly.
That place is done. So you really, like you over here trying to get into the stock market. Esau's in the stock market done. So go ahead, get in there and lose your money and it's gonna come back to us anyway.
God, they already pulling out. You know what I'm saying? Jake, they say like Robin Hood. If we get on the stock market, you know, Esau done ran that in the ground, man. It's over with for that. You know?
Esau Edom's collecting all the gold and silver. And when Esau starts collecting gold and silver, you know something's gonna go down.
Yeah, I mean that's all about to fall out. Because the gold and silver is the real value. That's like precious metals. That's something tangible. That dollar is really nothing but paper.
Yeah.
And let you know that Esau didn't know that his system is over. They can't get Putin to do what they want Putin to do. Putin over there playing chess on their ass. Like, man, I did this, did that. I got Africa behind me. I got all these little countries behind me. Like, I'm the big dog now. And then it look like what they about to do. They about to sanction America. Once they get their bricks together and all that really information, they're going to reverse the sanctions. And then America's economy going to collapse. Be paying high dollars. Like everything back on the great you do these other little countries, now it's about to be done to you. And that's because you done set up on your hands. You didn't make no move. They like the scripture say, once you cease to spoil, you should be spoiled. Yeah, Esau let off the gas. And everybody ain't forgot. And since he let off the gas, another set of Edomites stepped up on the gas. Them Germans, them Russians, they done stepped up to be the top dog. Then you got Moab, who's following Esau Edom's game plan.
The precept to back you up. This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine. It says, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take bond for her pain? If so, she shall be healed. But she's not being healed. The nations are mad. They see Babylon has fucked everybody over. So now the nations is going at Babylon. And Esau Edom know it. He can Babylon and the rulers of Babylon the Great, Trump and everybody, they know that they can't go at all these different nations. So what they doing? They're trying to make peace talks and going to go do this and going to do that. And it's not going to work, man. You might see a little spike. You might see a little change, but sooner or later, that's why the scripture says, suddenly it shall fall. So you see that little spike, and Donald Trump is doing something. He's working things out with the nations. Nah, that's just enough just to get the MOTB off the ground. And then the Lord going to suddenly crash this place, man.
It's going to nosedive, like the planes do. That's another thing that people should be aware of. Like, man, why these devils getting rid of I think they far away. FAA, people that work in the FAA, that's why the planes is going down, man. They getting rid of that industry. The industry's about to crash out. These devils, we're going into a new world order. What Jake need to realize. That's what Esau's gearing up for. That's what Elon Musk and Trump designed to do. Take us into a new world order. And I'm looking at they might do an alien invasion to get everybody on the same page. They got to give out their MOTB. And that's where all the elite bankers, that's where their mindset is at.
And there was a picture of Trump that just came out. He was sitting at his desk holding a motherfucking sign that said, prepare for the new world, prepare for the new order, or something like that. So they just let you know what time we're in.
Real quick, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 10, and it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Okay, and that's when they're going back into the precept what the Octave just mentioned earlier. where it said the children of Israel have forgotten their resting place. And this is what we're telling you right here. This place called America is not your rest. And your rest is normally your place of home. Okay, so this is not your home. It never has been. All right. And it says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
A lot of people over here thinking this place is their rest, man. A lot of people thinking this place is the end all be all, and they fighting for this place. That's going to lead them all for that deception. Deception is going to be a detriment to them. Once their rug get pulled and they realize, hey man, this place didn't have my back, they ain't gonna know what to do. And then they're gonna just be chickens with their head cut off. A lot of chaos on the ring out.
They back up. They go Shalom, Jeremiah Gabor, the comment board. You got a priest that's going to back up what you said, man. And, this Proverbs 25 and 19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. If anybody had a bad tooth or a cavity, that hurt. You know, the broken foot, and you can't even stand on that. So that's confidence in an unfaithful man. The Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Esau is an unfaithful man. You should never put your confidence in him. You shouldn't even put your confidence in no man. Your confidence should be in Yahweh Bashiach Shah. You know, the Savior. That's your confidence should get, because that's not gonna fail you. Confidence in a man is gonna fail you, man, every single time. Especially an unfaithful man. A man that's not in the truth. He ain't got no wisdom, not to understand, and you putting your confidence in that because he big Tukey, and he run the block, and he's got so many guns, or Donald Trump, because I don't see why anybody is fascinated with Donald Trump. That's a con artist, man, but they are. And Elon Musk, they are like, he's such a genius. He this and that. And I'm like, this old weirdo that can't talk good popped out of nowhere. And like, when I'm finding out too, he done got rich by doing the same thing Trump done did, like scams and schemes. That's how his family got rich. It started with some, I want to say either some diamond or some gold mines in Africa. His family got rich, and then all he did was started scheming and scamming. He done learned to how to do insider trading. And they found he done did some stuff with the Tesla stock. Like all he does is scheme and scam. Yep. And they're putting their trust in that. And I'm like, and like now that it gave him the keys to do it on a high level. Because now he's with Trump, and they're about to do like the biggest scheme and scam ever in American history. You know, these people put their trust in. Go ahead,
Oh, that's so true because Trump, sorry, Salakia. Elon Musk is the one that's going into these underground tunnels. He's the one that's promoting these microchips. He's the one that's talking about all this digital revolution, basically.
He called it a digital. He called AI their digital god.
Yep.
Yeah. So he basically got a whole false god that he promotes and put in their face. It's got you caught up. They're like, it's even my family. They be like, man, the technology is so great. It's just woo and hey, woo, I wish I was right. And I'm like, boy, you about to get messed up, man. Like, they about to put the technology in your body. Do you know? You over boast about technology, you don't even know the end game is putting in your body. And the way they talking, I'm like, you already ready for it. I don't know why you snitch on me if I ain't got it. If you talk like it's the best thing ever, and they talk like that and say they don't put Esau like he a god or something. I'm like, awesome goddamn technology, dude. It's goddamn codes. Like, are you serious? But that's where they at.
All that technology stuff is found in the earth, anyways. Like that's how they make it. They dig and they find all the minerals. Like it ain't nothing to it.
But I'm like, they so wild by that. But I'm like, look at the sun, man. Look at that technology. That's like a ball of energy that like cleanses the whole earth. You ain't wild by that, but you wild by the goddamn Instagram and some goddamn Wi-Fi. Or why not be wild by look at what the Spirit of the Lord is doing? Like all these everything is took care of how the earth is. What about that technology? That's something Esau can't replicate. That should have you wild. Not some goddamn computer screen stuff. It's like I said, that's low tech. I had a bit of Jake argued about that. Jake like you ain't got nothing. And then when I brought up the sun and that type of technology, it kind of like it killed his whole rhetoric. So I'm like, Esau can't replicate that. So it shows the Lord is above Esau. And he got mad at me because he had no comeback for that. You know, he just stood there looking stupid. I'm like, man, Jake's worried about the wrong thing, man. Get off this devil's tip. Because Esau, and I'm like, you over bragging about his stuff. He's trying to put a bullet in your head. That's what the devil want to do. And you over here talking about he is the greatest thing ever, because you can log on to some Wi-Fi, not knowing that stuff is really imprisoning you. That's why a lot of these chips coming up for down. Because back in my day, you had to go to the library and look stuff up. Like Baraka said that back then, you had to like really do stuff. You had to Mac on this chick. You had to like be that. Now with technology, that made people lazy. Because everything is a touch of the fingers, why it's a two-edged sword. Like, yeah, it's good because it's bringing the truth to everybody. But if you're not spiritual, it makes you lazy. You can DoorDash everything. You can look for jobs. You ain't got to get out and like actually get out there and look. I remember back in my day, you had to get up in the car, go to the place, put in a paper application. Now you just go on Indeed, lay on the bed, man. You get everything you need in the bed. That's why everybody's fat. You don't even got to text up in the swatter. You don't even got to text. You hit a button and speak the text. You don't even got to work your finger. That means a lot of people don't know how to spell. Exactly. Yeah. I done seen that too. Yeah. They can get on the remote. And that's like I said, that's how they look everything up. They just announce it and they don't know how to spell nothing.
And I just get a point before you get too far along about how you were saying about technology. In reality, all of the Esau shit that he came up with is just a generic version of what the Most High has already created.
Exactly.
You know?
It's like, man, he got something based off the whale.
Yeah.
Back to the echolocation. I go over wild about some shit he done did. He based, like I said, everything Esau got, he based it off the animals. The needle was based on a snake's fang. Like, all they did, devil did, look at technology. I think they found out how to fly by looking at birds.
The hawks.
Yeah.
Yep, the hawks.
They stole that shit from black people.
Yeah. But Jake realized by looking from the animals that the Lord's technology is on a high level. And you know, I'm going to do a lesson on that. We talked about that earlier. Like, looking at how the Lord got us in this truth, spiritual, that's like a spiritual Wi-Fi right there. This is us coming into the truth on a high level. The Lord's word has stood the test of time. Like that's the fact that we came, we actually made a connection to Yahweh, Yahweh. The truth is what made us connect. Yeah. Like look at that algorithm. And that's spiritual. It wasn't by nothing physical, neither it was by word. Like that's high level.
You know, like technology, that spiritual power that they use is Wi-Fi. How we use the spirit to get on the same level, that's just Wi-Fi, the technology world.
Yeah, and that's the spirit. So like when you think about it, you know how they a lot of people rely on technology just to find the truth, and how we find the truth out through the word of Yahweh. We know who is real and who is not through the word of Yahweh. That's the real 100% truth right there. The real using that discernment, you know. But they worry about Elon Musk and his AI, his technology. He's looked at as a god, literal god. But they ain't looking at the real god. Like an EMP will knock your god out. Yep. My God make EMP. What you talking about? He is the EMP. But it's ain't nothing higher than the Most High. Romans 1 and 25, and it said they changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. That's where they at right now, man. As I said, they are Elon Musk, Donald Trump. You know, those are creatures, man. You know, and that's a wicked creature at that. When you really got what's not understanding, that's the wicked creature. And you put your trust in that. They say drink on a low level, they simple, man. That's why it's gonna lead to their destruction in Hosea 4 and 6. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. Trust in your enemy. And then like they can do a little bit of research, like this the people that hung your people, fed your babies to alligators, make alligator bait, buck breaked everybody, blessed your TT, your grandma, just because she looking good, and he was able to do that, and you couldn't say nothing about that. You know, put drugs in your community. You know, this is the same people that put trash music out there to keep in a dumbfound state. Yeah, it's all about design. They don't promote no conscious rapper that's on some build people together. No, they promote the righteous rapper they can find, man. That's to keep the next generation thrown off. That's by design. And it's the people you want to trust. They done, like y'all said earlier, they done sign laws and legislation to keep us down. Put our people North Tribe on reservations, rob them of the land that they had. Either Hispanics took everything from them, pushed them into Mexico, took everything from them, profit off of their labor. Don't nobody work like the Northern Tribe work. This devil done built his own enterprise up now. He built it like, nah, you gotta go. You gotta get out now. You a illegal immigrant now. After he done made millions. Man, devil, get the hell out of here, man.
And real quick, it's another precept going back into what the Malak was saying too, because he's saying, how the technology is a replica of what y'all already made too. So this is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 9, and it said, "Woe unto him that strive with his maker, that let the posture strive with the posture of the earth. Shall the clay say unto him that fashioneth, what makest thou? Or thy work, he has no hand." Right? And so it said, he said, shall the clay, which is basically going into Esau, where he's basically saying that even though the Lord created me, I can do better than what the Lord, I can do better than what the Lord created. And that's the pride and the audacity of Esau, even the so-called white man. They have the audacity to think that they can do better than what the Heavenly Father do. They got these technology where you can communicate with your ancestors. You can bring back your ancestors through these AI technology. That's the audacity that the Lord is talking about with these damn devils. That's why it said woe unto them. That woe going into great sorrows, meaning the Lord is going to destroy these people. Okay? And then for the 2/3, you have the audacity to trust in these people when the Lord said he's going to destroy them. And that's telling you that you lack knowledge right there.
That's pride to the highest level.
Yeah.
Think you're better than your creator. How can you worship something you created, which shows to me high level of ignorance and stupidity? I'm like, that's dumb as hell. That's like me making a picture. I drew the picture, I made the picture, and I'm about to worship. Like, that's retarded. And Jake did that too. Jake did that, the golden calf. That Moses was taking too long to come down. Yep. They made a golden calf. They want to praise that. That's retarded, man. That's just stupid. How can I worship something I made? That's no, real high level stupidity right there, man. You can't worship something created. We didn't create ourselves.
That's happening today on another level. Jake main fucking folk. They're like, oh man, shit, y'all been saying that for so long. It ain't no God, man. So I'm believing Esau what he got going on. That's how you know the children of Israel, how we are the children of Israel, because we continue to do the same things over and over again. And Jake said to this day, said the Lord haven't cracked the skies yet. There ain't no God. So Esau God. Like, it's crazy.
So thirds are insane. They keep doing the same thing over and over again. Bad results. I'm like, we ain't captivity because y'all look down on us. That's why we're here. And I'm like, man, you keep saying, like, I don't know why y'all keep trying to love Esau every single time he kick you in your butt. When are you going to stop? And see, that shows we have wisdom. Everybody in this truth, the hopefully we have wisdom because we like, I'm not about to sit here and love this devil no more. The results are bad. I can go back hundreds of years and see result after result. Then you read the Bible, you go back thousands of years to see the results of it. It never works out, ever. So why the hell would I do it again? And the Lord keeps saying in the scriptures, like, my sheep hear my voice. The Lord keeps saying, come back to me, and I'll set you up and put you back on top. So I'm at the point, all of us are like, I'm about to do that. I'm not about to set up, oh, man, get our dollar together. You know what I'm saying? Make us a Black Wall Street. Jake still talk that ignorant stuff. Like, fool, they blew it up. They'll blow it up again. You talking about building up a community and all that. You ain't got no military. Go ahead.
I heard from Black Wall Street that they got retired military people to fly airplanes and drop napalm.
And they did. Yeah, they did. U.S. military destroyed Black Wall Street.
Yep.
Yeah, Oklahoma City Battalion. So my thing is, with that being said, why would you want to do that shit again? And plus, at the point where he can't fight nobody on the outside, you try to build something on the inside, he really gonna blow your shit up. He ain't got nothing else to blow up. He can't fight them, so he gonna fight you. I'm like, that didn't work, man.
And to add to that, what you said, the reason why they went results of those bombs is because the Jake on that in those times, they were whooping Esau's ass. They ain't gonna bring that up. That's why before they called it a Tulsa massacre, and they made it sound like it was Esau that massacred the so-called Jake, but it was really a Tulsa race riot. That's what it was called.
It was a race war.
Yeah, it was a riot. It was a riot between the Jake and the Esau at that time, and Jake was fucking their ass up. So a lot of those bodies that you saw, that's another thing why Esau would have a funeral whenever their loved one die, they have a funeral just like that because their body decay a lot more quicker. They turn more dark. And so in those old pictures, a lot of those dead bodies that you seen, those are Esau, those are Edomites.
Oh.
Yep. And they don't bring that up. So that's why they keep constantly changing the name or what happened and stuff like that because they trying to hide the truth.
Yeah, when it first started, they came over here thinking they was gonna go head up with Jake and got their ass whooped. And then they went back, and then they came back with their uniforms on and got their ass whooped again.
Right.
And then they came back, well, we got to come back with some artillery. That's when they start bringing in the heavy stuff.
Yeah. And in the aftermath, this is why you have a district called the Brady Theater. Anybody know about the Brady? That devil basically started buying up all the property that was owned by the Jake. While the Jake men was actually locked up in prison, getting ready to face persecution from Esau. You know, that's why they named this whole district downtown the Brady Theater. It was named after the devil because he started buying up all the real estate for cheap. Brady District. Yeah, Brady District, yeah.
And you got Jake right here, 2025 talking about, let's put our money together and do it again.
Right.
Knock you down, fool.
Like basically, we gotta go. We gotta hope for Yahweh y'all to get the devils out of the way before we even think about building up or bringing our resources together. That's the whole point.
That's the solution. Right. This devil got to get bombed on. You can't build nothing in Esau beat him. For one, he's too much in your business.
Right.
We can't go use the bathroom without Esau, having an issue.
And that's another thing. This is how Esau found out. This is how Esau found out how much the Jake was making back in Tulsa Race Drive because they have control of the bank. And whenever they do a bank audit, they told you that they have control of the bank at that time.
And one of the things, though, Jake don't realize is the Most High, he created Esau to be strong like that so that we would need a savior.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't making to us to the situation where we're going to ever defeat him going head up. He made it to where, okay, I'm going to weaken Esau and everything, but I need Esau to be so strong that when I show up and whoop Esau ass, you know who the real motherfucker is now. You know?
That's right. That lets Esau get the sword.
Yeah.
Esau has that blessed sword. He is so he owns the war.
That's why in the curses it said that no man shall buy you. That's what they talk about. No man in the physical flesh is going to be able to get us out of our predicament. Redeem. Yeah, that's what's going into that word buy. Going to
I can do it with $1, right? Or we can band together and do it. I'm gonna get a gun too. You get a gun, black man. And none of that works. The Lord told us what happened to make it work. One, you got to get on the chariot. The Lord said He's gonna let their nukes off. So, you want to be in the military, what you gonna do against that when all these nukes go on? They said Jake don't even know the end game. That's why they don't really know what the hell going on. Like, it's gonna go nuclear. Go ahead,
the scripture says, my people are perish for lack of knowledge, right? Roughly paraphrasing. And that's because they don't read. And also in the scripture says, never trust thy enemy. And if they read the knowledge, right, they got the fear of the Lord, they would read the scriptures and realize that to never trust thy enemy is a simple precept, but it's big because you should never trust thy enemy.
Your life hangs on that. You know, Jacob go to a goddamn Edomite cookout in the sticks. You know, he the only Jake. And they all of a sudden they pull out their hoods and Jake get hung. Now he abided by that precept that said, never trust our enemy. He wouldn't even been in that situation. I'm not about to go out in the sticks with my enemies and y'all having a cookout, not knowing that it's a cookout for you. They eat Jakes. You know? And that's why our people kept failing. Think about it, every time they done lost this land over here. Like, our people always fail because they disregard their precept said. They always trust Esau. I can rehabilitate him. They not that bad. I heard that all the time. Jay. It ain't all right, people. Exactly. I heard that. What about $1 time I heard that? I already had my little house off in it with some land. You know what I'm saying?
It would have got bombed by now. Like,
that's what he's saying about Pookie and Ray Ray. I can save him when he get out. I can change his mind. Can't change him. Well, that's the lot that the most I put him in.
But say I say Esau got a horrible past worse than Pookie and Ray Ray. If he gets no people, he might can be rehabilitated. But the Lord doesn't know Esau cannot be rehabilitated.
He's not normal.
I've always
Yeah,
said
he got to do that. He
I've
can't go to sleep unless he do some evil.
always said that like it don't matter if you can pick up your word. You can pick up your word. Pookie and Ray Ray, they probably had like 100 bodies on him, but he ain't got. They still ain't shit on Esau.
Ain't shit on Esau. You find some love in that thing somewhere.
Yeah.
A little piece of love. With Esau, zero, none. You look up, man, this devil bless a baby, unalive his mama, daddy for some money. Like, if any money gets about anything get about Esau, he gonna snake, man. The poison is gonna kick in at some point. He'll act and pretend for so long. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this for you. We're gonna do that, but it's coming at some point.
Yep.
Every single time.
He'll go crouching.
That's
Crouching?
So like 12. Yeah, let's say like a looking glass. It's like a rust. Like Esau's a good actor. He'll act and pretend that he's doing good, but it's only to stab you in the back. And then I'm looking at Jake like, if you just do some research, his history is riddled with that. So why would you even give him the opportunity, the chance like that? He's gonna show that he done broke every truce with the natives. Always stab you in the back.
Never kept his. Basically, you can say he never kept his word.
Man, that devil will molest your dog if you don't watch out. This the type of dude you dealing with. The Lord tell you that Esau's sick. The Lord even say he hate him. And he created him. And he don't like him. And you over here gonna let the devil in your house, feed him. Like they always want to take care of Esau, man. And then they look crazy, especially the women. They love to do it. And they look crazy when they get the results.
Like that old school,
saying.
Yeah, saying. When the lady took care of the snake and the bit her. You know I was a snake, bitch.
Right.
That's what I do. I bite you.
Right. And that's the thing. So I'm looking at Jake nowadays, 2025. I'm like, y'all still want to follow and love Esau? I got a lot of people in my family that love Edomites. And I write them off. Like, y'all about to get smashed out, man. This devil already coming with plans and all kind of issues to mess y'all up. And I can't be around y'all. Y'all get me up. I already know it. It's Tay with that Hebrew Israelite stuff. I was a good nigga. I tried to be good to the white man. Like, I class him all the time.
About, like, with good math, if I keep up Tay, what we gonna do with our resources?
Exactly. They like Esau got them set up, especially if you get a stimmy. Don't let them get a stimmy. They really gonna be weaponized against us. I got my 5,000. My damn, he gonna look out for me. What you gonna do? Where your God at? You know,
Trump gave me the allowance.
Like you wouldn't say that earlier. They gonna say, where your God at? Your God ain't did nothing. I was starving. I was doing this. I was doing that. God ain't helped me out. You a fool with that book. That book done mess your head up. The white man wrote that book anyway. That's the white man book. The white man, and you better be good to the white man. I've had people, older dudes in my family tell me that. They told me I wasn't gonna be nothing in life because I don't bow down and be good to the white man. I've had older men in my family tell me that. I just looked at like, man, the biggest bitch ass thing I've seen in my life. You know? And yeah, they did. Yeah, I had older dudes tell me that in my family. I'm talking about gang up, try to do like an intervention. Like, man, you ain't gonna be nothing in life, Tay. You need to, what you gotta do in life, you gotta bow down to the white man. That's what you gotta do.
I just seen that on Malcolm X. When he was working on the train, and they was watching the fight.
Yeah.
And the white dude was there with him. And Malcolm was showing the amount of respect. The white man, he was saying, my name is Mr. So-and-so. Then the next scene, it showed all of them brothers that was sitting in there chastising them, talking about Mr. So-and-so, good white man, blah, blah, blah. In reality, they should have took motherfucking Malcolm's side and be like, yeah, fuck that cracker. But nah, the next scene, they showed them chastise them because he wasn't on the same coon level as them. I was like, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, man, 2025. Saying talking with Hedges, he's talking about that stimmy. It's gonna get even worse. They're gonna be weaponized. They're gonna be feeling good. My master, he $5,000. Master looked out for me. Y'all niggas ain't shit. I'm about to tell on y'all better talking bad. That's hate. Y'all spread hate. It's already starting now. I remember it was like a couple weeks ago, man. Everybody was attacking all Hebrew Israelite camps and groups, man. I'm talking about everybody, all levels. They had Jake out there attacking, ready to fight. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, it was like, so I was like, oh, okay, this bitch been attacked right
now. Wait, which video was it?
Everybody. IUIC was getting attacked. GMS camps was getting attacked. IUSBK camps getting attacked. Sakari's getting attacked.
I remember that.
It was just all over, man. They was making documentaries. The Edomites making documentaries.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Camp. IUSK so simple. They let Esau in. You know what I'm saying? To document everything. I'm like, oh, yeah, this bitch has been under attack, man. Like, they about to come on with it. So I'm just looking for them to set up a fake AI or pay somebody and some friends to rob something. They're going to have a whole world like, I told you them niggas was radical and no good and this and that. So the persecution is coming, man. I think that's the next step. I think after he probably, if he does have now stimmies and give people money, Trump's next focus is going to be trying to get rid of this ministry. Because the apostle elders call him Nero. And that's what Nero did, was blame the church. So everybody's next move, like, I got to get rid of these brothers on the block, man. There's too many camps.
And he already signed the new legislation going into anti-Semitism and things of that nature.
And protecting plantation Christians. So it's all set up. Yashara, it's all set up. But these devils run their diabolical schemes and plans. And we got to stay locked in this truth. That we don't get caught up out there. They going to come for us, man.
And that's ultimately, they're going to jump on Judah. Because they're going to jump on Judah. And that's when Jacob's trouble is going to start.
They started the northern tribes already. Just like the same with the scriptures.
Yeah, they're
jumped on all the northern tribes. Like Esau had already made that attack move.
Yeah, some of the northern tribes right now are in concentration camps or detention centers. Like ICE detention centers. Yeah, that's where they're at.
Okay.
They stopped right there, went right across the street. They boarded us all the way. Talking about the in their car. Oh, okay.
In disbelief, huh? That's they got to stop this, man. They in unbelief, like, oh nah, because we're the group that is hurt Esau feelings, because he got 2/3. He get ready to get them a stimmy. He got them. It's this group right here that's true. You know, the hope we elect, he like, man, they come different paths. I can't get the stimmy. I mean, they just not listening to what we got to say, and they hate us. So it got Esau nervous and scared because he don't know. Like, but they know. Like I said earlier, they know like Yahabashah got our back, and that's they're afraid of. Because that's why that lets you know his time is short. We out here pumping this truth out, and all boldness like a lion, and Yahabashah shot and let them know like it's over with, man. They in their right position. They're not worried about getting a black dollar together. They're not trying to come with a black coalition. Like, what was that NFAC dude? He didn't last worth nothing. They straight collapsed on itself. So they're like, dang, I can't get them carnal. Yeah, he in jail, huh? They didn't last worth nothing. So now he's so like, how can I get them to provoke them to, be radical and come at me carnally, and it's not working? That's because we're in this truth. Our faith is in Yahweh. He told us to wait patiently on him. And that's what we're doing. So that's frustrating Esau, because he can't play with us. He can't get in our feelings and our emotions. We ain't paying no attention. I know if you don't pay Edomite no attention, it messes them up. They can't stand that. I know they cannot stand that. They got to be in the face. Like you don't see, I'm hearing like camp over. That's why that old dude left. He thought he's going to show up. I'm the white man, and thought we was going to be, white man, how you doing? He looked at him, I looked at him like, get out of here. He had to leave like that. I didn't get the respect I used to get. He was an older Edomite, huh? Yeah. See, I went back in the day, Jake Mr. Rogers, you need something, Mr. Rogers. I was trying to shoot Mr. Rogers. Now he comes down the block, and I know I gave him a look like, man, don't get the fuck away from me. He looked, he tried it, he walked on off like we ain't got it like that no more.
It's the whole thing on TikTok talking about if you black, you don't ever gotta be alone because it's always gonna be a white person in your mix. And the next thing you know, a white person all up in there like, what y'all doing? Y'all not including me.
Yeah, he wanted us to put that welcome mat out. Just kept on with what we were talking about.
Yeah. All right, best his head up, man. Because Esau got to be. They used to take eating out their hands. They used to that captivity, that slave mentality. So they're used to that. Now it's like it's a group of us that don't pay them no mind, and they just can't take that. Like,
I didn't even look at him until he said, "Hey," then I looked at that nigga like that.
Continue our conversation.
Yeah.
Throwing them all the way.
I thought he was gonna ask me to change, man. I'm about to get an attitude. I've been getting told that too much. It's pissing me off. They too bummed out right now.
Oh yeah, I was walking to the store yesterday at night, and I was walking past the bus stop. It was a raccoon because I saw some rattling, person rattling. I get kind of anxious, like not anxious, but I stopped in my track because I think it's a raccoon or a possum. And I go to the side a little bit, and it's Esau, and I'm like, oh, that explains it. So I just circle around and I just mind my business. But yeah, man, I thought it was a possum. I mean, it was a possum. Fucking Esau.
Man, they bummed out. That's not gonna hell no, man. You ain't your kid. I be telling them they talk, go get a job. I love telling these songs. I tell you, go get a job. You goddamn lazy. All you gotta do is take a cold shower. You better get one. Like you lazy. I tell them anyway, like you lazy, man. I work for one. And they mad to look so they face. And I tell them anyway, they say that. Hey, I go back with me. They said that look stupid. Stay away from me. I tell them what they tell our people, like, man, you lazy.
You know, they so ridiculous.
Yeah. Man, it's reverse. I tell Esau that. And every picture I go to, I'm some eating myself. I'm like, God damn. You pull yourself up by your bootstraps, man. Oh, you ain't got no boots. So they all bummed. That's why I thought they anybody was a bum. I'm like, man, another anybody had goddamn thing. It was lazy, yeah. So it's at that point, man. You got to be desperate. So we got to be circumspect, watch out. They're about to throw out a bad deception, man. They might cut the lights out, alien deception. Something big is coming, man. That's why they don't want to give out some money. He needs to get that public support back. So we just put it out there like, hey, stay locked in, man. They're going to go preach up.
I got a point I want to make right now. Okay. Like earlier in camp, it was a brother that was on his motorcycle. He was playing his music as he turned on to Archer, right? As he drove out of camp, he actually had the respect to cut his music down. Back in about last year, man, they wouldn't have done that.
Oh, yeah.
That shows that, Jake, they may not be out here watching, but they've all heard our message. And now at least he had the respect to cut his music down to not mess with our spirit. About a year ago, man, they would have just kept on playing it, would have slowed down so it lasted a little longer. Yeah. But at least that brother did show the respect to our ministry to cut his music down till he got past us a little bit and let us have our silence and kept our message on point. Yeah. Yeah. He showed us our respect. That's where it starts at. Hopefully that brother, will stop and come over and actually listen. But we got to start somewhere. He heard the message and he realized what we're out here doing, and he had the respect to at least give us, our peace and quiet while he rolled past the camp.
Y'all started to get that respect for even get there.
Yeah.
That's all right. And I see something like that. With that the kingdom of heaven that likened unto a net that guides to the sea. Paraphrasing and gathering every time. Yeah, he didn't bump the word down his youth. Turning it down. You know what? That's that spirit of the Lord kicking in.
Yeah, he realized this about to be consequences real soon. And he trying to be blameless. A year ago he'd been like, fuck them niggas, and like you said, ramp the shit up a couple every time. But they know, man, it seems these brothers have been telling the truth this whole time. And he probably feels in his spirit that it's about to be some consequences.
So bad about that. Turning it down. Yeah. They all want to smoke. Y'all starting to get that rich. That's that spirit of the Lord kicking out.
And that's the beginning right there. The fear.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Karkadash.
Yasharala, baby. Hey, stay locked in. Y'all shots quickly on the way. Shalom.